Now I got this brand new one given to me from what I believe the devil himself, or maybe it was that same girl that was from the 1800s that I just read, which would be just absolutely wild. And I would be super freaked out and creeped out if that was the coincidence, because we all know everything happens for a reason. These are my first words of the day. Oh my god, that's crazy. That was actually legitimately my first words of the day. I woke up like 30 seconds ago, came out, didn't say one word yet because everybody's sleeping, put the camera on the thing, and then I just said, these are my first words of the day. Unbelievable. I'm a legend. But anyways, guys, first things first, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody watching this right now. Hope you had an amazing Christmas. If you didn't, then just next year, just go stick up Santa Claus or something like that. But anyways, right now, guys, we are in the car once again for a video because it is really early in the morning and I still have no idea what to do with this bad boy. Oh my god, it's so big, I can't even fit it in the camera. Hold on, let me back up. There it is, boys. There it is. If you didn't see my last video, you probably did not see me getting this board. Actually, you did not see me getting this board because I got it in last video. You might think I'm out of my mind for even keeping this Ouija board, but I kept it and I'm home now. I have no idea why it's so big. It's made out of complete wood. Like, it's pure wood. And it's super heavy. So I'm assuming it's like one of those really old boards because it has like chipped up wood and it's burnt and stuff like that. So putting two and two together, I'm just thinking it's like an antique, ancient Ouija board. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some research. I haven't figured anything out about it yet. And I know that the best way to find out about the Ouija board is to ask the Ouija board itself. But I don't want to play it today right now because I'm still exhausted from going and trying to get rid of my old Ouija board. I'm still exhausted from the last video. I don't even want to get involved with it right now. Maybe tonight, I don't know. But what I want to do is I want to do some research on Google or something else and see if you can give me some information on like a Ouija board like this. Full wooden. Looks like it's antique, and just see what I'm getting myself into. Obviously, it's a way more serious Ouija board than that piece of paper that I was playing on. And I'm sorry, I don't know why I have a habit of doing that. I don't allow you guys to know how I'm feeling afterwards. I kind of just jump into the next video and never talk about it, but I'm fine. I feel amazing, guys. Nothing happened. I don't know why. I just like coughed up blood and I felt normal. That's my answer. I feel fine. It was just a fluke, I guess. Super scary, but that's about it. It was just scary. I'm healthy and I'm better than ever, I promise. So I just pulled up an article here. Now bear with me because I dropped out of college and I am pretty illiterate. So just bear with me, guys. The Ouija board, in fact, came straight out of the American 19th century obsession with spiritualism. The belief that the dead are able to communicate with the living. Spiritualism, which has been around for years in Europe, hit America hard in 1848. Yes! I was right. Told you it was 1800s. With the sudden prominence of the Fox sisters of upstate New York, the Foxes claimed to receive messages from the spirits who rapped on the walls in answers to questions. Communicating with the dead was common. It wasn't seen as bizarre or weird. It's hard to imagine that now we look at that and think, why are you opening the gates of hell? Which is true. But opening the gates of hell wasn't on anyone's mind. The first producers of the Ouija board, in fact, were most likely opening Americans' wallets. So let me just sum up a little bit. Pretty much the Ouija board was made by a businessman, I believe, and he wanted to take advantage of spiritual like people, but unfortunately it became like very real and the spirits actually started to communicate through it, and it was kind of just like a fluke at first, and then now it's like a huge thing where like spiritualism is practiced through the Ouija boards. So now that we understand why the Ouija board was made, because I know that everybody watching this was wondering the same thing as I was, and now that I have like one of the first, it looks like ancient Ouija boards, I was really curious. But now let me read some of the stories about how people started to realize like this thing was no joke and it's actually real. Most people play with an Ouija board in groups, or at least with one other person, but Oceana wanted to try to use it on her own. She put her hands on the pointer and asked questions, but nothing happened. She took her hands off the pointer and was about to put the game away when the planchette began to move around on its own. I'll never try it again, she says. That's creepy, but I've dealt with way worse than that. I saw a full body apparition, Glenn says of his experience with the Ouija board. The apparition he saw was that of a young girl wearing what looked like commoner's clothing from an antique era. He told a story to his neighbors who happened to be historians, and they told him that the little girl, just like the one he described, used to live in his house. The apparition ended up being a 10-year-old girl named Annalise, who died of tuberculosis sometime in the late 1800s. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am done reading that. I just got the chills throughout my whole body. That was, At first I was like, okay, these stories are just like normal Ouija board experiences, like something moved or something flickered. And then I got to that one and I was like, okay, that is just too similar to what just happened to me. The fact that it was in the 1800s. Whoa! Whoa. Is that a coincidence? Is that a, So those are the first Ouija board stories on the internet. I believe so anyways. I didn't do too much research, but I believe those are the first encounters to make it actually start popping off like this thing actually works, guys. Don't mess around with it. And nowadays, obviously, everybody knows it works. And if you think it doesn't work, then you're just one of those people that are like too afraid to try it, but also too stubborn to listen to anybody. If you're watching this right now and you have ever played the Ouija board, you can vouch for me. I know that a lot of people in the comments always comment fake, oh my god, fake on my videos. But those people can lick my butthole, because you know why? They're not even trying the Ouija board. If they actually tried it, they wouldn't be commenting that, because you cannot make this stuff up. And when I first tried the Ouija board, I didn't want to do it either, and I didn't believe it was real. That's how I know exactly where you guys are coming from. I used to be like, nah, I'm not playing it, but there's no way it works. Like, I was that type of person. And then it took me a while to finally build up the courage to play it, and ever since, I've just been a savage. I love the adrenaline, so I just keep doing it. Now I got this brand new one given to me from what I believe the devil himself, or maybe it was that same girl that was from the 1800s that I just read, which would be just absolutely wild. And I know I talk about this in such like a normal tone, but it's just like, I'm so used to this, man. It doesn't even faze me at this point. Like, I'm so used to living this life and just going and talking to the craziest demon spirits. I guess you can pretty much say I'm like a professional at this. I don't know. I never like took training courses, but from just experience, I've become a professional at this stuff. So this is what I'm gonna do to sum up this video. I want everybody that's watching this, you don't have to, but if you don't believe in the Ouija board, I want you to do me a favor and either make your own Ouija board on a piece of paper with a pencil, or go buy a Ouija board right now and try it. I never ever in my life told you guys to do this. I always told you guys to stay away. If you know, then obviously don't try it, because you don't want to get yourself into the situation that I'm in. If you're skeptical about it, I want you to try it. I want you to play it. And let me know in the comments, or follow me on Instagram and tag me in a post about what happened, because I'm going to be very, very curious, especially since you're a non-believer. Good luck. You're going to need it. And I'm sorry that I pushed you to do that. I probably shouldn't have done that. But good luck anyways. So this board, in some, I believe it came from the 1800s. It just looks that way. It looks like it got like remodeled or something like that. But the board itself looks like it was from like the 1800s. Could it be that same exact girl that I saw that was in the story I just read you? I doubt it. It would be an absolute crazy, crazy coincidence if it was. And I would be super freaked out and creeped out if that was the coincidence, because we all know everything happens for a reason. I didn't read that in coincidence. It would just be super, super creepy that I read that. And it was exactly happening to me at this point. But anyways, guys, that's that. This is this. I'm playing it tonight. There may or may not be a double upload today, because I know I want to just inform you. It was like an information video. It's very hard for me to keep going on with this Ouija board stuff without explaining and taking the time out to explain to you guys with some videos. So I know, I'm sorry this video wasn't as action filled as they usually are, but I informed you on this video. Now later tonight, or today possibly, I will be playing it. So I need you all to do me a huge favor right now and drop a fat like on this video if you want to see me play this ancient Ouija board. Drop a fat like right now and let me know in the comments if you want to see me play this. And also turn on post notifications, because if I do play it tonight, I will probably upload it tonight, because it's winter break now and I want to do 2 uploads today. Do I know what time? No. That's why I want you to have post notifications on, guys, because the first people that come to my videos, I will be commenting back and liking comments. So make sure post notifications are on. Uploads are going to be very frequent and very sporadic. So if you want to be one of the first ones, just be very active. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, guys. Wish me luck in the comments, and also drop a like on this video, because wow, this is gonna be a wild night tonight. I can't wait.